at how this is going to go. So I will get started. Hey, how's it going? This is Chad. I just wanted to appreciate you guys for jumping on and watching this video. Tamara thought I was going to clap, but I didn't. And so I'm going to talk a little bit of myself, and then Joel and Elvin, and then if Tamara wants to jump on, then she can too. So my name is Chad Oxted. I've been an entrepreneur since a long time ago. I remember almost not graduating high school because I was at summer school, and I was selling donuts to the kids in class, and these thug kids tried to steal my donuts, and I picked a fight with them, or I had to defend my donuts. So, and almost didn't graduate high school. That's how far back my entrepreneurialism came. And I think before that, I was selling candy to kids in school. But so I've been an entrepreneur through and through. I've done network marketing, did that for a long time, called thousands and thousands and thousands of leads. Got burnt out on that, became depressed, became hooked on video games, and then kind of pulled myself out of that hole. Got help, found a mentor, somebody that could help me pull out of that. I got into direct sales, door-to-door sales, where I went out and sold different things, all kinds of different things. And one day I'm sitting in Orlando, Florida, selling CenturyLink, which is cable service or a fiber service. And I was listening to a guy making $80,000 a month tell me how bad his life sucked. I mean, at least that's what I heard when he told me this. Even though it was supposed to ensure our hustle and grind and whatever, blah, blah. But what he told me was he drove from Tampa to Orlando every day, that the only vacation he ever got was to go see our other offices, and that, basically he had no life. And so I made a decision in that moment to quit my job, quit that job, and I went and lived in a hotel room. I launched my internet business. And I was able to make enough money in that internet business in that hotel room to get a plane ticket home. 6 months later, I had my first four-figure day, $4,150 day. Leveraged that into multiple six figures, and everything was kind of smooth sailing up until about 8 months ago. I was making really good money. However, my team was not, and I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that I was making a ton of money, but my team was hustling their faces off, and they were actually really out there working, and they weren't making any money. And so I decided to take a sabbatical from the industry, took 8 months off, did some sales and consulting, and kind of traveled around, did some stuff, and then something kind of came across my desk that pulled me back in, and it was something that I was looking for. One of the things that I was looking for in a business was something that actually had a real merit, real product, a real something that was actually going to be there for the long thing. If you know anything about this industry, this internet marketing industry, is that if it is digital products have a really high commission rate, but they also have high attrition rate, and if you don't keep on promoting, you kind of lose it. And so I was looking for something real, like a real product that actually benefits people, that had customer base. And I was looking for something that I could actually build and make big commissions, but also make residuals and work with a team to actually have success. And that's really what I really wanted, is a team to have success, because my vision is to help 10,000 people become financially free. And this is the first time I've ever been in a business that I've had people in my team actually outproducing me, Elvin being one of them. And so I'm actually having people have success in my team, multiple layers down. I have somebody, I think, in Elvin's team and in Ingo's team. Ingo won't be on here until later, but he has somebody in his team that's sponsoring a bunch of people, and it's crazy, where you actually have somebody that you don't even know actually making money and being able to have success without you hand-holding them. And that is what's amazing. So I'm just super, super excited to see that. So Joel, why don't you share your story and what's going on with you and why you jumped on this?
Yeah, absolutely. First off, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Awesome, cool. So I have been an entrepreneur like Chad basically my whole life. I also sold candy at school. Used to go to Costco, buy them in bulk, and then flip them for about $1 a bar. And I would beat the school store by about 50 cents on every bar. I did this all day, every day for months until the principal shut me down and was like, "You can't do business here." So. And it's not the first time I've been shut down before by an authority figure. That kind of put a fire in me and put a belief in me to say that, I'm a firm believer in having your own freedom, setting your own rules, living life on your own terms. Everything that I talk about, everything that I do, like our podcast that's coming out soon and all these different things is all about living life on your own terms. My story, I was working a job. I was making really good money, or at least from what my perspective of what good money was. Bear in mind, I grew up incredibly poor. We were jumping, like moving apartment every single year. I slept in a Jeep for part of high school, and et cetera, et cetera. So when I, had this good corporate job, I was making about I think it was like $4,500 a month or $5,000 a month, something around there. And they decided one day to just cut all that in half for me and for a bunch of other people, all their top salespeople. And, the people who were on the bottom of the barrel were happy about it because they got a few more dollars on their check. But anybody who was top tier salespeople like me and some of the other guys, all of us got drastically cut. And when that happened, I pretty much said a big F you to corporate America and left, started my own business in 2008. And basically became an affiliate of an internet company up here in the Seattle area. It was a local internet company. They were in a few different markets in a few different states. And within 3 months, I became their number one dealer in Washington State. Started crushing it and made my first six-figure year, actually multiple six figures in 08, 09. And thank you. Wife got me some water, definitely much needed. And I kind of see the writing on the wall. It looked like that opportunity was going to go away. So I decided to get rid of my business. And sure enough, about 1 month after I got rid of my business, that company crumbled. 3 months later, they went bankrupt. And I was just happy to have walked away. But this kind of left me in a place where I didn't know what to do. I didn't know really jack crap about the internet. I knew I wanted to make money online. I had no idea how to do it. So I fell back into a sales job, and realized how ridiculously miserable I was because I knew that I needed to be doing something on my own, living life on my own terms, and doing that one business where I ran it for 10 months and made, it was like $223,000 in 10 months, was like, oh my gosh, like working a job is just not right for me. So I left and decided to start something that I just cared about, something that I loved. And I went into another offline business selling auto parts for performance cars. So I'm really into racing. And it tanked. I did no market research, didn't know what to do at all, but it introduced me to selling on Amazon, which introduced me to making money on the internet. And flash forward a couple months, I found a direct sales company, actually one of the same companies that Chad was in. It's actually how I met Chad. And got in there, started learning what they were teaching, and realized that, what everybody what they were teaching at the time that everybody needed was traffic. So I started figuring out traffic. I had my first I made $12K in 72 hours, about 3.5 months after being online. And that started translating into my direct sales business and in translating into some of the other businesses that I have created on the internet. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, as it is probably not for anybody on this webinar. I went through a lot of hard times, going through this learning curve where basically kind of felt like there wasn't a team behind me. There wasn't Chad. There wasn't, Team Financially Fit. There wasn't anybody to help lift us up. And so we were kind of figuring this stuff out as we went. And even though we had some big days and some big months, it wasn't enough to create something that was consistent, where we were consistently earning and making money every month. We ended up getting evicted. We ended up getting 2 cars repossessed, ended up 6 figures in debt, and not knowing what to do, where to turn. And I got flown out to Las Vegas to do some online work for a customer there, and kind of fell in love with the area and started living in Las Vegas and started my online business over, back to selling traffic. And I started selling traffic for a company that was doing their own systems, and they were bringing in other offers. And I got really intrigued by this idea, started learning how to build my own systems that I could help give to people on my team, or people could just plug into, and they could start making money right away, and just duplicate everything that I was doing like that, just super easy. So once I started doing that, started building systems, I started seeing tons and tons of people on my team getting success. All they did was plug into the systems that I created and just follow the traffic formulas that I set out for them, and they started making money. They started building their own audiences, becoming leaders, and started making 4 and 5 figure months themselves. And that's really what kind of inspired me to, when Chad talked about the vision that he's got going on here with Team Financially Fit, it resonated with me because it was something that I've been through before too, where I was making money and nobody else was. And it's just not right, especially like people are coming in here, they're giving it their all. And so, I kind of have become sort of this systems guy, traffic guy, and also just all around leadership entrepreneur, where, I'm giving a lot of advice a lot of times. And for those that act on it, they're usually the ones that succeed. I've had messages, even recently. I took a sabbatical like Chad. I had some health issues, basically been off for almost a year, and ended up going blind, got some brain damage and some of those things. And I've been working through that. But I've had people contact me even recently say, the stuff that you built in the past and the stuff that you taught us on webinars really, really resonated with me, and I took it and I was able to build a team of 30 people. I was able to build a team of 50 people. I'm making $10,000 a month now. I'm making $20,000 a month. People on my team are earning 4, 5, 6, 7 figures. So it's definitely, I'm happy to be here, happy to be sharing in the vision. And, that's kind of my story in a nutshell. So thank you, Chad. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, I was muted. Elvin, you want to jump in? Just tell us, a little bit about your story and what brought you here, and why are you on this team? Why'd you jump on Now Lifestyle?
Just a little bit about my backstory. I'm actually a U.S. Army veteran. I'm a husband and I'm a full-time internet marketer. It wasn't until about a year and a half ago when I decided to work with Chad for the first time in his previous company that I actually started making real money online. Okay, I had been online for a while trying to figure things out, kind of, I guess, just putzing around with stuff like, well, this might work, this might not, but I never really had a real solid blueprint of what to do. Okay, no one ever said, follow step 1, follow step 2, follow step 3. Do it exactly like this and you'll have success. I never had that before. Before it was just me online, kind of bouncing around, trying different things. I'd make a little money here, I'd make a little money there, but I never really had the level of success that I wanted until I had the blueprint. So long story short, I'm tinkering around with ways to make money online since about 2013 when I first got out of the Army. I tried different things. I tried e-commerce. I tried YouTube AdSense. I wanted to be like a YouTube celebrity for a while. There were all these different things that I wanted, but nobody was ever really able to piece it together for me and just say, do exactly this and you'll make money. When I met Chad, he was actually in his last company. He's the one that taught me a lot of the stuff that I still do now inside of affiliate marketing, network marketing, different opportunities that I'm in. He really showed me how to systematize everything and how to set it up to where people you're trying to teach don't have to go through the same problems I went through for years trying to figure all this stuff out. He really showed me a simple way that you could go from not knowing what you're doing to plugging into a super simple system and making money right away, which is really something that I had never figured out until I partnered with Chad. And I had recently quit my job. I started an offline business. I was doing my own online thing, making money with affiliate marketing and launching products and all kinds of other stuff. I had saved up enough money to quit my job, and I did that. But I didn't really have anything that I thought, okay, this is going to be something that I can focus all of my efforts on for a short burst of a period of time, maybe 90 to 120 days. It's going to pay me for the rest of my life. I was looking for something that if I applied the work once, I would get paid forever. And then I had been looking at different stuff. I've kind of like promoted different online opportunities, affiliate products and other things, but nothing was really sustainable. It seemed like every single month I had to start from scratch, because especially in affiliate marketing, you're constantly chasing product launches. You're trying to put out new products every 3 weeks, and there's a lot of work behind it. And it seems like every single month, especially if you come from an affiliate marketing background, you're starting over every month. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because I was able to do it because I understand how to generate traffic and leads and convert opt-ins to sales and all the technical internet marketing stuff that a lot of people don't get. I know how to do all that, but the problem was the first of every month I had to start over, and I got sick and tired of doing that. And a lot of it was a lot of work that I had to do on my own. Okay, I didn't have any help. I didn't have team support. It was just me either creating products and launching them to the marketplace, or or it was me trying to compete against all these other affiliates that had way larger lists, a larger following, they had a larger budget for traffic, and it was me trying to compete with a bunch of other affiliates every single month, starting over from zero. Not that that's a bad thing, okay? I love affiliate marketing, but I really wanted something that I could turn into a long-term sustainable income. And then one day Chad just messaged me and said, hey, I found this. It's really interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. It's a pretty cool mix, what we have here with Now Lifestyle, between internet marketing and traditional offline marketing. I've built teams inside of traditional network marketing companies before, but when trying to build those teams, you have to set up all the systems yourself, because the majority of traditional offline network marketing companies, they don't understand what we do on the internet as internet marketers. With this system, everything's already done for you. Okay, you've got your lead capture pages, you've got your autoresponder, you've got banner ads you can use. There's everything you need right inside of it. And one of the best things that attracted me to this is a mainstream product in a $1 trillion, not billion, $1 trillion a year niche that everybody, anybody that talks about anything on the internet is interested in this niche in some way or another. There's a mainstream product that pays high ticket commissions. This is something people are going to continue to order every single month. You're not going to have to constantly follow up with people, call them on the phone and be like, hey, are you going to order this month, to ensure that you're getting a paycheck? They're going to order it anyway, because this is something people want, but you're also on the back end, you're getting paid high ticket commissions, which, coming from affiliate marketing, unless you're picking recurring payment type products to promote, you're not getting anything. You make a sale on the front end and that's it, and you're done. With this, you're going to get the recurring income from a product that people are going to want to pay for every month, but you're also getting the higher ticket back end commissions, which is one of the things whenever Chad showed it to me, I was like, I'm in, let's do this. Like, this is something that when you see the model, it's not like anything else that's out there. Okay. We've got digital products, we've got physical products. We're in a mainstream niche, and we have high ticket products that pay the big money, which that's how, whenever I was kind of tinkering around trying to make money online, that's how I was able to build up enough income to save up enough expenses to quit my job and do this full time for a living. Because let's just be honest, all right, in most traditional network marketing companies, you're getting paid maybe 20 cents to every dollar in sales. And you have to recruit a small country of people on your team to make any real money. That's one of the main problems with network marketing. With Now Lifestyle, that's not a problem, okay? We don't just only get paid percentages, matching bonuses from the people that we bring in personally. There's also high ticket commissions on the back end of everything. This is really, honestly, I've never seen anything like this before. And one of the main reasons why I joined, of course, was because I'd worked with Chad in the past. He helped me make some money. He laid out the blueprint. So I knew for a fact that Chad was someone that if I worked with, it would be successful. It was being Chad and the corporate leadership. The people behind this company are people with decades of experience in internet marketing and network marketing. There were just too many factors that pointed in the direction that, okay, this is what you should do. Because I kind of drifted for a while. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was like a soldier without a war, basically. I was making money, but I didn't have anything like, okay, this is what I want to do. And then Chad came to me, and I couldn't say no, basically. You made me an offer I couldn't refuse. And I'm super glad I've done this. This is super, super duplicatable. Like, I don't care what your experience level is. If you partner with anyone inside of our team here with Team Financially Fit, I guarantee you will have success. And that is one of the main things that I was looking for. Was I've taught and trained other marketers how to make money online, but the problem is a lot of the things that I do aren't very easy to duplicate. Okay, it's not something that I can just sit someone down and say, okay, this is what I do, because what I do is complicated. I'm not even going to lie. Whenever I knew that I would have a support team like Chad and the corporate leadership and the people right there side by side with me, like Joel and Dana and Tamara and everybody on the team, I knew this was something I couldn't say no to. So that's why I'm here. I'm super glad to be here, ready to blow this thing up. Let's go.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate the testimonial. I recorded that, and I'm going to listen to it when I go to bed. So, Tamara, are you there?
Yes, I'm barely here. And my kiddo is here as well.
Perfect. So just real quick,
Sure.
a little bit about your backstory, a little bit of why you're here, and then I'm going to walk us through this page, and then we're going to rock and roll.
Sounds great. Okay, so I'm Tamara, and I'm here because I've known Chad for a few years now. He was my mentor in our previous company, and basically I have to pay attention to what he does because what he does works. So when he got all excited about this new company, I had to pay attention to what is going on over here, because he kind of vanished for a little bit, and then he came back and he's like, oh my gosh, check this out. So I took a look, and it just made everything very simple. I'm still pretty much a newbie. I mean, even though I've been marketing online for a few years, I didn't really know what I was doing. So having somebody like Chad and all the leaders in this company here to help me is priceless. So yay, I'm here to win. And I just got the biggest breakthrough of my entire life. So it's awesome.
Awesome.
I can't wait to share it with the team.
You're going to share that on the team call?
Yeah, on the team hangout, I will show you exactly what I did. And the comments and messages are still coming in. I want in, I'm interested, blah, blah, blah. So I'm losing my fingers trying to respond to all this. It's great.
Perfect. But that's awesome. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share the screen here, and we're going to go through kind of what this is all about and how you can make money with it. So the cool thing about Now Lifestyle is the amount of resources and everything that they give you. This is one of the pages that you get access to. If you look at a network marketing company and the link that they give you to sign up people, it looks like complete garbage, right? Like people have to like fight to buy, right? They have to like really like almost like beat down the door to like purchase something. And so this is made by marketers. So, and this is Joel. He's been online forever. He still has a business that does 8 figures that's currently going right now in the home-based business space. So I knew that he could be somebody that I could follow, that I knew that this was going to be around for a long time and that it was going to be successful. So what are the products real quick? So the products are, you have the health and wellness package for you and up to 5 members. One of the biggest things with me is I wanted to get into shape. I was kind of getting a little chubby, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm still a little bit overweight of where I wanna be. And when I found out that this was a health and fitness business, I was actually really excited. And so health products, then you got the whole Body Boss home workout system. This is actually a product that you can use to work out 7 minutes a day for 3 to 5 days a week and get into great shape, which is amazing. And then you have the professional autoresponder system, which means that every marketer needs this product. They need this the money is in the list, right? And you might, if you've been on any other marketing websites webinars or training or anything, you're going to hear this over and over and over again. The money's in the list. And what that means is it's a list of people that want to buy whatever you're selling. And then you actually have a massive traffic co-op, which is something that's actually, you're going to get traffic sent to you, to your business. This is if you jump in. And so this will explain this a little bit more. But so this is amazing. So you actually get the traffic that these top leaders are using when you get in. So it's amazing. Go to your autoresponder. So to pre-roll today, so this is a pre-launch. This is just getting started. If you ever heard of like, man, I wish I would have got in at the top, right? I wish I would have got in at the beginning, like when something's launching, when it's like really exciting and that time period. This is now, right? This is now. You actually have a chance to get in before everybody really knows about it. You get to get in before everybody gets super, super pumped about it. So what I'm going to do is you have the link. So if you're watching the recording of this, you can click the link below this and just go ahead and register for this $49.95. Again, this is for per year. Not per month, per year. And so you can lock in your position now. So you have the perfect timing. This is the perfect timing because you have a chance to get into something that's in the pre-launch, pre-enrollment. This is when leaders are getting in. This is when people are about to really take action and really start making, this is the time period where if you set your foundation now, you can walk away in the next 6 months to a year from your job or your job. And so so the commission structure, the way it works is so sexy. I've never seen a compensation plan like this. The way it works out is it actually pays out 50% of your production, but then it pays out 50% of your team's production. So what that means is Elvin's in my team, Joel's in my team. So if they go out and they make $10,000, I make $5,000. So if I go out and I make, if I sell $10,000 worth of products, I make $5,000. But then when Joel makes $10,000, I make $5,000. When Elvin makes $10,000, I make $5,000. When Dana goes out and makes $10,000, I make $5,000. Tamara, same deal. Everybody that's in my team, when they make money, I make half of what they make. And that is super, super, super awesome because it's really it benefits you because it means this. I have a benefit to really mentor and work with you if you're taking action, right? You got to just take some action, and then I can point you in the right direction and get you start having some success right away. And so that is so, so hot right there, right? And then so the next compensation, that's not everything, right? That's what are they? What are they on the? If you're listening to you're selling knives or something, that's not all. That's not all.
Wait.
Wait, that's not it. Or that's not all. All right. So the next is the in-depth binary commission machine, right? And what this is if you let's see here. Hopefully this isn't blocking it. Let me see it. Anyways, so the way it works is it for every 6 people that come into your team, you make $20. And that's in unlimited depth. And what's cool is me and Alvin and Joel are all going to be stacking underneath you. That's going to build your team faster and faster and faster. So you have us taking action and building your team for you. Now you have to take action. You have to go out there and sponsor too, because we're just not going to build your team if you are not taking action and not really going after it. And it's amazing because if you could imagine, Joel just really getting started, about to launch here, and he has a huge team underneath him. He doesn't even, I think he has like 30, 40 people that I've personally put underneath him. And Alvin has a ton of people in his team down depth that are making tons of money already. And so think of every 6 people, you're making $20. Every 6 people, boom, 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 boom. And it's just, it could go down. Think if somebody sponsors somebody that goes out and sponsors 1,000 people or sponsors 10,000 people. There's people out there that are looking for this, that are huge leaders that will be getting started and taking massive action. And you could benefit from that, right? And so what we're doing is we're going to actually have, that's a black screen. I don't know what you're showing us, Joel.
I just actually had somebody just text me just now who was asking about joining.
Oh,
so that's why I was like looking at my phone like, hey, got to talk to this person. But yeah, that's what Chad's saying, where you got 30, 40 people in your downline. We're going to be building that stuff for you. Like for me, like my process, the way that I do things is I'm what you might call a leverage marketer. I have this ability to connect with people who can go out and get us massive traffic, get us massive teams, and just build this whole thing like that. And that's the way I like to operate. And the people that I've been reaching out to are people who can do that for us. So that's the type of stuff that I've been waiting on. So I'm like slowly planting a few seeds here and there, and a few of those seeds are starting to crop up. So that's what I've been working on. Sweet. And all that stuff is gonna go to benefit you guys, because it's gonna give you guys the ability to connect with it, with a much larger team. The bigger our team gets, the more success we all get. I was in a really, really large team in the thing that I met Chad in, and what it did for me is it gave me a huge network of people to work with, where everybody's trying to help each other succeed. Because when you succeed, I succeed, and that's kind of the one of the biggest values of this. So that's what that message was about, and that's why I was checking my phone. That's why I went to a black screen.
It was funny. I'm like, but yeah. So you guys have 20 minutes right now to take action, get registered, and then we're gonna have our team call where we're all gonna get on there and we're gonna share all kinds of super ninja tricks on how you can start taking action and start getting your first couple signups and make your money back right away, right? And so anyways, I appreciate you guys. Go ahead, if you're on the recording, click below. If you're on here live, shoot me a message and I can send you the sign-up link. I appreciate you guys. Talk to you later.